Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again, people. Shout out to my man Indo Slim, already popping that super chat cherry. No time was wasted. Sup, JG? Popping cherries and taking names. LOL, pimping ain't easy. It sure isn't, but it's a lot easier when your name is Indo Slim. Thanks for the Hamilton, man. I appreciate that. What is going on, people? Wow, wow, wow. What the fuck? What's going on here? What's happening? Somebody tell me, because I turned on my phone this morning and somebody, I can't remember who it was, somebody mentioned yesterday that hold on a second, this wire's all. Hold on, guys. So I can't remember who it was, but somebody in the comment section mentioned yesterday that there were more documents found, more classified documents found in Biden's possession, whether it be, at another think tank that bears his name, or something like that. So they found more documents. So I'm thinking it's at a place like that. But it turns out that Bidenus Pervertus brought his work home with him. And there's something here I got to write down before I forget. Okay, boom. Got it. So it turns out he brought his work home with him, and some of these documents date all the way back to when he was vice president. So he's had these documents for a long time. That means he's had these documents since way before they raided Trump and got all in his ass about the documents that he took home. Way before, back when him and Barack Obama were fucking up this country the best way they knew how. So way back when is where some of these documents are dated. So he's had them for a long time. So the documents they found in the think tank were locked up. So you would think that if wherever they found these documents, that they would be locked up, right? Top secret, classified, lock that shit up. It's in the title. Top secret, classified, meaning not for everybody, for a certain set of eyes only. That's not what happened. That's why I named this live stream Holy Shit, because that's what I said when I saw this. Holy shit, no way. How dare you, How dare you point your shaky, liver-spotted finger at Trump? Yeah, well, he has a classified document in his house. Investigate him. Because all Biden would have to do is, I don't know how far away Merrick Garland's office is from the Oval Office. Call him in here. Hey, Merrick, Secretary, can you get me Merrick Garland here ASAP? So all you got to do is call him or call for him, and he will come running. Yes, Mr. Biden. Hey, Merrick Garland, I'm going to need you to quit fucking with Trump. I'm going to need you to kill this investigation. I'm going to need you to cancel that raid. No need to do it. But he didn't. He let that shit go on and then act like, what? I didn't know that they were going to do that. I didn't know that the Federal Bureau of Investigation was going to raid Trump's house, even though I'm the head of the federal government. That's like your hand reaching out and slapping the shit out of somebody and you saying, I didn't know my hand was going to do that. I had no idea my hand was going to reach out and slap the shit out of you right now. Even though you're the head of that body. You're in charge of it all. Whatever. So I'm thinking Man, these documents got to be locked, like my dad would say, locked up tighter than Dick's hat band. But that wasn't the case. Knowing how they reacted to Trump having the documents in his house, that's what makes it so funny. Trump had his shit locked up. His people offered to turn it over and they said no. Guys, I'm going to let you hear, if you haven't already, I'm going to let you hear where Biden kept these classified / top secret documents. Classified. We all know what that looks like. Classified, like the military font stamped on it. Classified. I mean, it's not for your ass. Where would you keep that shit? Let me ask you this. Arun Faye, thank you very much for the Hamilton. What's good, Jericho? I'm here for the laughs. Well, let's see if I can deliver. Let's see if I can give you what you want. Let me ask you guys this. What do you keep in your garage? What do you keep in your garage? Let me tell you what I keep in mine. Because we park in the driveway. But I would keep a car in there, right? But since we park in the driveway, we keep Christmas decorations in there, Halloween decorations, my kids' bikes. I got a pegboard up on the wall in there, and I got all my son's Nerf guns traced out, so we keep some Nerf guns in there. I got a workbench in there, so I got some tools. We got a couch in there. Yeah, I haven't come across any classified documents or anything really important, because it's the garage. What else I got in there? I got some camping stuff out there. I got some shit for my guns out there. I got a sauna out there for my wife. And we got a shoe rack, a little freezer, an air hockey table. Garage shit. My point is, that's not where you would keep really important shit, right? No one's got a safe with their documents, their passports, and birth certificates and family heirlooms out in the garage. That's not where you keep the really important stuff. That's a stash spot. That's a storage unit. Or it's a place where you keep your car. Chozo Ghost. Thank you for the Hamilton, man. Officially worked my last day at my now former job. New job starts Monday the 16th. Decided to celebrate the new job with a new gun. I will soon be the proud owner of a Beretta 92 FS Police Special. Congratulations, man, on both fronts. Congratulations on your new job, and congratulations on your new gun. And the 16th, so you got a few days. You got a little bit of limbo in there. You got a few days to chill and fuck around. Good for you, man. Congrats. Congratulations. And another thing I wanted to mention, these documents date back to when Biden was vice president. But here's the thing. A vice president cannot declassify documents. Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. So wait a minute. Not only do you have classified / top secret information in your possession, you don't have the clearance to declassify it. So how did you get it? Did you hear, Barry, excuse me, can you declassify some stuff for me so I can stick it in my garage? How'd you do that? How'd you go about getting those documents declassified so they could be in your possession? Were they declassified? Probably not. Dutch Schaefer, thank you for the Hamilton. He says, how can someone be so irresponsible? Joe, I think you have the answer to your own question. But, excuse me. Jay Reason, what's up, man? How you doing? I was checking out your the game you were covering the other day. What's up? Appreciate you being here. Appreciate the Hamilton, the donation. Coming through and showing love back. NFL playoffs this weekend, and you know it's going to be crazy. You damn right, Jay Reason. It's going to be nuttier than squirrel shit. First game, Niners versus the Sea Bitches. You already know how that's going down. Niners will be victorious. Geno Smith will have to go back up to the Pacific Northwest with his giant nostrils and cry because we are going to put you over our knee and swat that ass. See, bitches, my Carrera. I haven't seen you yet. Thank you, Jay Reason. I appreciate that, man. So, and Jay Reason, I will be watching your broadcast on your channel under the same name because my daughter's birthday party is on what day? Saturday. At what time? Noon. What time does the Niner game start? 1:25. So I'll be doing the dad somewhere with his family while his team is playing. Look, all day long. Here we go. Let me get in character. Oh, that's nice, sweetheart. Oh, make sure you read the card first. Boom, right there. That'll be me. I can be in two places at one time. So he doesn't have the power to declassify. Did he get Barry to declassify him? Probably not. Barry was too busy ignoring him. Mike, me, Michelle. Who's this old man that keeps following me around the White House? That's your vice president, Barry. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Michael, I'm confused. Don't hit me. Anyway, let me show you, courtesy of my man at Right Wing Angel. Shout out to you, Oliver Mack. The man, the myth, the legend. So let me pull up his page right here and I'll share it with you. Oh, I'll share it. Because where he keeps these documents is and not only where he keeps them, like in the building, but where inside of the building that he keeps them. I mean, it's just, it's laughable. You guys acted like this with Trump, but you let our grandpa in chief, this mushmouth duck feeder, look where he keeps his fucking papers. Hold on a second. I'm going to get to this. But first, I want to show you. All right, there we go. We got it. You got it. You got it. All right, boom, bam. Look at this shit. Look at this shit right here. What did Kevin Hart say? Look at this. Look at this. Bam, there you go. There's Biden's very nice 1967 convertible Mustang Stingray. One of my favorites. I like that era of the Corvette. Not a big fan of the 80s when it almost seemed like the front was long, super long. And that's always been the Corvette design, short back, long front. I get it. Didn't like the 80s. 90s were cool. Don't like the early 2000s, like the 2000, I'd say through from 2003 or 2002 to the 2010s. I didn't like the early 2000s Corvette. The new ones, not the super new ones that look like Ferraris, but the ones in between that. I'd say the ones from 2015 to 2020. The ones that have it looks like it has 4 exhausts in the back. I like the body, but I don't like the exhaust. They look like trumpets. Like there's 4 trumpets on the back of that beautiful machine. Anyway, this is Biden in his fully restored 1967 Corvette Stingray, but that's not what I want you to look at. What I want you to look is behind him where that big red circle is. That big red circle is a bunch of stuff. Now, you guys don't think he would keep top secret / classified documents right here with this pile of shit that looks like a lampshade on top of it. You don't think, nah, get out of here. He wouldn't do that. 81 million people put this man in. Ugh. Oh, it makes me sick to say that. But 81, I'm not going to try anymore. Listen to this.
Okay.
Classified material next to your Corvette. What were you thinking?
Now look, I don't believe in erecting statues for people who are still alive. It doesn't have to be a statue, but we can get a trophy or something in Peter Ducey's image, please, because he deserves it. He just sat there and asked this feeble-minded dumbass to his face, what were you thinking? Which is, I'm sure we all like to know, not only about this, but everything he's done in the past. What were you thinking leaving classified documents in your garage next to your fucking vet? Sloppy Joe, what do you say?
Let me, I'm going to get a chance to speak on all this, God willing, soon. But as I said earlier this week.
Hey, God willing. Always looking for that sympathy. God, put God in there. God willing. Don't forget, I'm a deeply religious man.
People, and by the way, my Corvette's in a locked garage. Okay, so it's not like you're sitting out in the street. But anyway.
No, you didn't. Bring your old ass right back here. You don't get to get away with that, Sloppy Joe. It was in a locked garage. It was in a locked garage, Peter Ducey. Let's get that straight, buddy. It was locked. Because of course, anybody who wants to get inside of a garage, there's no way they can get in there if it's locked. We know that a locked garage is equal to Fort Knox. You oh shit. My bad, Joe. My bad, Sloppy Joe. I thought your garage was unlocked. You kept classified documents in a locked garage? All right, hey guys, let's pack it up. Nothing to see here. He kept the garage locked.
Anyway,
It wasn't a locked garage.
Yes, as well as my Corvette. But as I said earlier,
get a little snippy there with Ducey. Yeah, along with my Corvette in the garage, motherfucker. Okay, get him, Joe.
This week, people know I take classified documents and classified material seriously.
Exactly. So seriously that you leave it in a stack next to your Corvette in your locked garage. Where do you guys keep all your valuables? Where do you keep the things that mean the most to you? Obviously, in a stack next to your car in the garage.
I also said we're cooperating fully and completely with the Justice Department's review. As part of that process, my lawyers reviewed other places where documents in from my time as vice president were stored, and they finished the review last night. They discovered a small number of documents of classified markings in storage areas and file cabinets in my home and my personal library.
File cabinet. You know the ones that flimsy ass lock at the top? You lock the lock and it puts the bar on the inside, shifts and locks all the drawers underneath it. A file cabinet. No one can get past a file cabinet.
This was done in the case of the Biden Pence. This was done.
Come on, Joe. You got it. One more time.
In the case of the Biden Penn Center, the Department of Justice was immediately, as was done, the Department of Justice was immediately.
The Department of what? You got to be clear and concise, Joseph. The Department of, I think you mean the Department of Justice, not the Department of Justice. Okay. I want to see that. Give me a card from somebody in the Department of Justice.
Notified.
Come on.
And the lawyers arranged for the Department of Justice to take possession of the
Department of what again? Department of Justice
document. So we're going to see all this unfold. I'm confident. Thank you.
Who sang that song? If you whoa, whoa, whoa. If you whoa, 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 whoa. Did he just go like this? Damn it, comment section. Damn it, everybody watching or listening to this. We're going to watch that one more time. And if at the end of this video he goes, I'm shutting it down for the day, okay? Now, we'll go back here. I might have missed some super chats. We're going to watch it again. But what I've taken from this so far is, if it's important to you and if you take it seriously, stack it up in your garage and leave it in there. Okay? That's what I'm learning from this. He said, it was a locked garage next to my car, Peter. So so you can go ahead and fuck off, Peter Ducey. It was in my locked garage. Alien testosterone. It's a Wayfair cabinet. Oh, you should have said that at the beginning. Wayfair? Max Bank, thank you. So was the Corvette a gift from China? Hey, what do you mean? Are you suggesting that this man of the utmost character would have dealings with our enemy and would be receiving gifts from them? Oh, let me guess, Max Bang. Next, you're going to say that his son was over there doing business with them and got like $3 million or something from him. And they gave him crack and underage Chinese. I'm not even going to do that, Max Bang. Don't throw around those kind of accusations unless you have proof. Because there's no way in hell, all right? There's no way in hell that 81 million people would have let. Oh. I should have known better than to try to say that. There's no way that 81 million people would put somebody like this at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Guys, if he went like this, I'm gone. I don't know if that moment could get more awkward if we wanted it to. And he started off good. Dare I say lucid. He started off pretty good. He was upset. He was like, Peter. And then, blah, blah, oh, here we go. Sorry, he's back. He's back. Careless, thank you. The Russians put those documents in Biden's garage, CNN. Well, of course. I saw them. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you guys are privy to the same information that I am, but I saw the footage. I saw there's all these big old Russian guys, and they were wearing those tight shirts with the horizontal black stripes. And they had one box, they had documents that they were stealing from Biden's house, or they were planting in Biden's garage, his garage. And on the other hand, they had a bottle of vodka, and they were like, and then after they put him in there, they snuck out, that will teach him, Joseph. And they all laughed. And then they tipped away over bushes. Then we go back. We tell Putin we plant documents in stupid president's garage. That's what happened. You're right, man. I should have asked you first, Careless, before I flew off the handle. That's what happened. The damn Russians. They got Trump, and they got him too. Brian King B. Falcon, you've been here long enough. I expect better behavior from you. He said declassify these nuts. That is not cool. I don't want to see no laugh emojis after that, because then you're going to egg him on and he's going to keep going. Then you're going to have this whole play situation going on in the comment section. We won't be able to get shit done. Country Girl, how do you know that? So here we go with the accusations. Look what you started, Max Bang. Country Girl says Putin himself put them in Joe's garage. You guys are assholes. This man has given us no reason to think he's in bed with Russia or any other foreign entities. I almost said it with a straight face, guys. I almost did it. Almost did it. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Oh, Matthew Quinlan, of course you'd say something like this. And it's not funny, but I'm going to read it anyway. Who shit my pants? Sloppy Joe. You guys are, all of you are terrible people. And any of you who aren't in the comment section, but you're listening or watching and you're laughing, you're terrible too. Because that is not cool. This old man has Quaker oats in his fucking head instead of brains, and you guys are making fun of him like this. Hope you guys are able to sleep tonight. Bacon night with 2 T's. Maybe it's all a Russian disinformation campaign. Don't give me those quotes, those quotation marks. Vegas baller, Jill Alice Cooper by. You know what? I believe him. I believe that garage door was locked up tight. Nobody could get in there. And Biden probably wore the key around his neck so nobody else could unlock that garage and get in there and get a hold of those classified documents, unless you came up to him with a finger, a pinch of 7-year-old's hair. I'll give you this for the key. Take it. Take whatever's in there. Then you can get those keys. That's for sure. Rules for the, that's not cool. They said it. They said Corn Pop on duty. If Corn Pop was there, that shit wouldn't happen. Because Corn Pop is a bad dude. And nobody steals things from bad dudes. Oh, man. Nelly Mac 91 says, I'll sleep like a baby. You guys. Heartless. Absolutely heartless. Nelly Mac at 91 again. Trump planted the papers. Fake news. That's fake news. I don't know. Somebody, the point is he didn't do it. That's his point. He didn't do it. I locked the shit up in my garage next to my Corvette. I didn't do it. I didn't do shit. He said it was locked. Okay, it was a locked garage. One more time. And if he did this at the end, just know that this live stream is over. Okay? Because I can't deal with that.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President,
Okay.
classified material next to your Corvette. What were you thinking?
Let me, I'm going to get a chance to speak on all this, God willing, soon. But as I said earlier this week, people, and by the way, my Corvette's in a locked garage. Okay, so it's not like you're sitting out in the street.
So
but anyway,
was in a locked garage.
Yes, as well as my Corvette.
Damn.
But as I said earlier this week, people.
You see the lady standing next to Peter Ducey, like, what the fuck is he saying? That's not what you're supposed to be defending, dummy. As was my Corvette. Don't forget my Corvette, because that's more important to me than all of you motherfuckers.
People know I take classified documents and classified material seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I also said we're cooperating fully and completely with the Justice Department's review. As part of that process, my lawyers reviewed other places where documents in my from my time as vice president were stored, and they finished the review last night.
His lawyers. So we're supposed to believe what comes from his paid lawyers. Got it.
Discovered a small number of documents of classified markings in storage areas and file cabinets in my home and my personal library. This was done in the case of the Biden Penn. This was done in the case of the Biden Penn Center. The Department of Justice was immediately, as was done.
Just imagine how big each letter is on that paper he's reading. Big ass jitterbug letters. And this pre-typed out bullshit that he can't even get through, that he didn't write.
The Department of Justice was immediately notified, and the lawyers arranged for the Department of Justice to take possession of the document. So we're going to see all this unfold. I'm confident.
Whoa. What the fuck are you doing?
Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. It was lower. It was a little bit lower. All right, Joe. Oh, Lord. You know, he went backstage and said, fuck! This is his handler's worst nightmare. Biden dealing with an aggressive, agitated press corps and him not sticking to the script and I can't even say Ducey was trying to bait him into anything. He was just asking, dude, in your garage, what were you thinking, man? What were you thinking? And just that little bit of questioning him and questioning his actions. He don't like that. He don't like to be questioned by the little people. It needs to be more of it. And this, finding these documents, holy shit, and the Trump thing is still cooling off. You ever make a dish and you got to wait for it to cool before you put it in a container and put it in the fridge? That shit's still cooling off. It just happened. That shit just happened a few months ago. And you already got more shit? The first time it was 10 documents. Now we're talking file cabinets and boxes in the locked garage. Oh, dog. This is great, man. I love it. And all these things are bubbling to the surface, and all these things are going to start getting traction. Who is it? McCarthy was talking about, releasing all of the footage, all the security footage from January 6th. What a glorious day that will be. What a glorious day that will be. But he sees Matt Canning. That's a good question. Did they search the Corvette? Look in the glove box. That's where he keeps all the tape. He's all, hey, but it was a locked glove box. Oh, okay. Locked glove box. Nobody can get past that. But he sees nothing wrong with what he did. You should be satisfied with me keeping classified documents locked in my garage. That should be sufficient for you. No further questions. I said it was locked. I said I left my Corvette in there, my most prized possession, more prized in the country that I'm supposed to be presiding over. More prized than you motherfuckers out here. More prized than you tax ID numbers. Don't make him choose between his Corvette and us. If China told him one day when they called on the red phone in his office that he must answer, if they called and said, Joseph, first thing, don't ever let this fucking telephone ring that many times before you answer. One ring, you pick up. You got it, dummy? Yes, Master China. I got it. Did you get the package I sent you? Oh, yes, the follicles of young Chinese. I love it. It's my favorite. Is it my birthday, Jill? No, it's not your birthday, stupid. Anyway, listen to me. I have a deal for you. You either give us all the information and control over your country, or you give us your Corvette. What do you choose, Joseph? Tell me now. Who do you think? We about to be sold to China. I'm not giving up my Corvette. It's the thing I keep all the precious stuff next to. We be gone like that. Don't make him choose. Don't make him choose between us or the vet. We're gone. There is no choosing. So we know that the Corvette is very important to him because that's where he keeps all the important stuff stacked up next to. Warrior Red, thank you. Double locked. Oh, that's right. It's like when you double knot your kid's shoes. It was double locked. There was a lock on it already. I put another lock on that bitch. So now, moving on. Moving on, dum-dums. I told you I locked it. That should be good enough for you. I do not like being questioned by you little tiny people down there from my ivory tower. Look at them, Jill. They look like ants. Ivan Adams, thank you. Thank you, the fucking guy. He said, I also keep my Corvette in there, Peter. You not hear me mention my Corvette? You know how important that shit is to me. Wow. Let's imagine if Trump said that. Could you? Could you imagine if Trump left a bunch of classified documents in the garage? Inside one of his garages at his home in Mar-a-Lago. I said it was locked. I got to work on that. I will perfect that, Trump. I'm just like, what the fuck? If Trump said that, it's in my garage. I said I locked it. Fuck off. Oh, man, they'd eat him alive. Scott Starboard, thank you. Starboard, right. In so what I'm looking for in nautic terms. Thank you, Scott. So Joe showers with his 11-year-old Corvette. Hey, what are you? Hold on a second, Scott. Again, be careful with the accusations against our leader. Sorry. Because for you to say something like he would shower with his 11-year-old Corvette, you're acting like his daughter left her diary behind at a rehab facility and somebody found it and she wrote inside of her journal that she used to take showers with her dad and it was inappropriate. That's what you're acting like, Scott. So until that happens, you can't say shit like, hold on. What's up, producer? You know I'm in the middle of my damn live. Uh-huh. Oh, shit. That really did happen? She really did leave her diary somewhere and someone found it and that was an entry in her diary? Damn. Okay. I'll correct it. Hey, guys. Hey. Jericho Green here. My bad. Turns out that that's exactly what fucking happened. That's exactly what happened. Rome 13, don't you start. It's shower time, Faza. Woo! Man, that did happen. Son of a bitch. I was just joking. Amy Canizaro, here you go. 11 is too old for Joe. Scott says he smells the exhaust. He probably tries to do other things to it, too. Joseph, what are you doing behind the Corvette? A hole's a hole. 81 million. You find those people. Tell all 81 million of you who did this to us front and center. Because you'll have some splaining to do, Lucy. You'll have some splaining to do. Because 81 million people, some of them above ground, some of them are not. But those 81 million, whoever did this, you guys owe us an explanation. Right now. 81 million. Where are you? Oh, I was this one of the stupid ass websites, a Hollywood Unlocked, right? On not a website, but on Instagram. And it said, let me show you. I'll show you. Here we go. Look at this shit. And people are like, yeah, that's right. And I put in the comments, 99% of you motherfuckers talking shit about, because they're all in there, oh, Biden, shit's still high and gas prices and all this. I'm like, 99% of you motherfuckers voted for him. Shut up. You can't turn around now. Oh, Joseph, you're a piece of shit. You're doing a horrible job. You voted for him. I guarantee it. From his verified page, his Twitter or some shit, says today, unemployment is the lowest it's been in half a century. Hey, let them eat cake. Celebrate. Come on. I don't see all these hand clapping emojis in the comment section. Celebrate. It's the lowest it's been in 50 years. Never mind all the other problems. You know why it's low, Joe? You know why it's so low, Sloppy Joe? It's because people have to get jobs because you fucked everything up and made it too expensive. Telling you guys, a jar of mayonnaise, $8.99. A dozen eggs, or 18 eggs, a dozen and a half, $11. I seen them. I didn't hear. I saw it with my ocular stems. $11. Max Bang, thank you again. Thank you for the Hamilton. H. Biden's artwork needs to be inspected. What is in or behind the art? Funny how we don't know who bought the art. Well, it's none of your concern. What they do with their money and their backdoor dealings is not for the public eye, even though his dad works for the public. Even though his dad is a public servant, so the public should know what the fuck you're doing with our money and on our dime, taking your flights, doing your meetings. The big guy, 10%. Charles Schultz says, eggs here, $4.99. Is that a dozen? And where are you? I'm sorry, Charlotte Schultz. Excuse me, not Charles. Charlotte. Jericho, you missing? Oh, yeah. I saw. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Hey, don't worry about it, J954. It's all good. Your presence is enough. Oh, stupid mic. Headphone thing over there. It's a little chilly, a little nippy out in this bitch today. But what a clusterfuck. I imagine his handlers are just scrambling. It's like the stock exchange. Remember that scene from Trading Places at the end where it was like, handing him slips and shit, telling him bids, and it's just probably like, oh shit, it's just What did he say? Oh shit, more documents. Oh, where were they? The garage. Oh, the vet. Oh, he said what? Oh shit. Yeah, it's a nightmare. I hope it is. Fuck you guys. Trying to cover for this old piece of shit while he's screwing us over. Yeah, it was locked, Peter. Lord German Husbando, thank you. Mom asked to check the costume on the Ukrainian contestant for Miss Universe, for the Miss Universe pageant, Louisiana. Pretty elaborate for a war-torn country. Well, you know how they do over there in Ukraine. I mean, your country may be war-torn, but you got that pipeline of money just flooding in. I mean, the shit's coming in faster than they can spend it. So who cares war-torn? I got all this money just flowing. All I can remember, hooked on that shit. They're hooked on that Ukrainian shit. That money's going to keep flowing. Of course, they got the money. Yeah, yes, whatever you like. Dress, who cares? Greatest designer in all of Russia. Pay them 10 times what dress costs. It does not matter because it's not my money. Ha, 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 ha. You don't care. You're damn right she looks good. You're damn right she looks elaborate. Kind of money behind her? Shit. The kind of money behind that girl? Sergeant Mo, what's up, man? Says, hell no, it's a Chinese fire drill in that bitch. Yes, I love it. Scramble. Scramble. Hope they're running around like chickens with their damn heads cut off, you pieces of shit. Elizabeth Rodriguez, a costume with mechanical wings and helmets. What the damn. What happened to a nice evening gown with a slit that shows some of the leg? Get mechanical. But again, the kind of money behind you, why the fuck wouldn't you? Well, put more things on there. Hey, can you put wings, a flap like this? Can you actually make her fly, lift off ground? We have money. Why not? Why not the craziest, most expensive, elaborate dress they've ever seen? Daddy U.S. is footing the bill. Daddy, can I have it? Yeah, sure. Go ahead, sweetheart. Whatever you want. I'll pay for it all. I don't care. It's not my money. D-Light. What's up, D-Light? It's been a while. Good to see you again. Code word Corvette is the little girls. That's what it means. You got to read between the lines. Paul says, later, Jericho and Patriots, going out to start my birthday celebration. Thanks for the good wishes. Keep knocking it out the park. Hey, happy birthday, Paul. Don't do nothing illegal, but do something weird to somebody who loves you. All right? Antara Moody. You know, it happens sometimes. Thank you. That's just so crazy that's supposed to be a sufficient answer. I locked it. Okay, sorry. And it is very cool, and I hope that he follows through with it. He also said that he will. Authentically Kennedy says, only 2 more years, guys. We can do this. We've made it through the first nightmarish years of these people. We have to make it through the last 2. We have to. But McCarthy's saying that he wants to release all the footage from January 6th, and he says that he will kick Schiff, whatever his name is, Omar, and somebody else off of the House Intelligence Committee. So that's great. And I'm hoping that he can release the footage. You know they have it. Man, come on. You know they have that shit 1080p from every damn angle. Probably had drones flying over. You think they didn't have any drones up in the air? They got footage from angles we didn't even know was possible. And it's sitting there waiting somewhere. Maybe it's in the stack of shit in Biden's garage. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Swalwell. Thanks, country girl. Fartwell, whatever it is. Swallowwell. Yeah, that idiot too. So I'm hoping that he can, and I don't see why he wouldn't, or he wouldn't be able to. And just imagine, and you know that happy birthday, Joyce. Early happy birthday. You know that if this footage gets out, not deleted, not altered, nothing redacted. I see that none the miser. It's your birthday, Brian King B. Falcon, is it? Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, man. But you know, if this footage gets out and everybody sees it, it's going to poke thousands of holes in all the bullshit they've been telling us. Trump planned this and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, authentically Kennedy, he's off to a good start. And these people, they did this and they were hunting and blah, blah, blah. And once we see more, and I'm sure there's probably way more footage of people not being jackasses than there are of them being jackasses, which is why we haven't seen all the other footage. And what they will also catch in that footage is probably more Capitol Police officers letting people in. When you are invited in somewhere, when you're invited to go inside of something, that takes the criminal element out of it. You're no longer breaking and entering. It's not, there's nothing illegal about it because the owner or the occupant or the one with the authority said, come on in. So unless you go inside of there and destroy property, you've done nothing wrong. You've been invited in. But I can't wait to see what that footage, what's on the footage, what the cameras did catch. And also, it'll probably catch more footage. What's that guy's name? Ray, some shit. The one person who hasn't been locked up. They'll probably show more footage of that jackass too. Hell, who knows? It might show footage of FBI agents involved because they had people embedded in some of these groups and didn't say shit. So if you're embedded in these groups and the biggest event of their fucking life is coming up, you know, FBI might want to do something, affect some arrests, stop them from going in the first place. I don't know. I've just seen movies. Erica by Da Vinci. Thank you, miss. All up in the Century Club one more time. C note. Thank you very much, miss. I appreciate that very much. Betty Mosh. So, come on, McCarthy. You son bitch, come on. Oh, check this out, guys. All your problems have now been solved. All of them. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because California University office will no longer use the word field over racist connotations. You got it. Hey, let's hit the field, guy. Oh, whoops, sorry. Let's go out there on the well-manicured grass. All right. No longer can you say field because it's fucking racist. Why else? Well, that's a reason to stop doing anything because it's racist. The University of Southern California, aka U.S.C., School of Social Work, whatever the fuck that is, whatever that waste of concrete and mortar is, will no longer use the word field because it, quote, may have connotations for descendants of slavery and immigrant workers that are not benign, according to it. Hold on. So immigrants too? So you can't say field because you motherfuckers work in the field. Okay. Specifically, U.S.C.'s Susan Dworick Peck School of Social Work will make the change in order to ensure the use of, quote, inclusive, one of their favorite words. This usually gets them to their climax. Let's say it one more. Inclusive. Ensure the use of inclusive language and practice, according to the letter. Specifically, we have decided to remove the term field from our curriculum and practice and replace it with practicum. Practicum. What the? Is this another word for field? Let's see. Practicum. Never heard of that shit. I've heard of the last part of that word, but not the first part. Practicum. Practicum. Definition. A practical section of a course of study. Okay, whatever. The change supports anti-racist social work, practiced by replacing language that would be considered anti-black or anti-immigrant in favor of inclusive language. Uh-oh. Hold on, you dumbasses. Hold on. Now, I'm not too damn smart, but I am smart enough to know that black folks and Mexicans were not the only people to work in the fields historically in this racist dystopia that we find ourselves in, right? They weren't the only ones to work in the fields. They're the ones that they talk about the most. They're the most that they can squeeze victimhood nectar from, but those aren't the only ones, because there was this little thing we had come through the middle of this country called a Dust Bowl. And the Dust Bowl made it so you couldn't grow shit. And if you can't grow shit, you can't sell it and make money and feed your family, and then they die. So what do you have to do? You can't fix the ground. You can't change the weather or the elements. So what do you got to do? You got to go. You got to head somewhere else. And they heard word around the campfire word around the Dust Bowl campfire was that the soil was pretty fruitful in California out west. So they headed out west. You might have heard of this guy. He's not too famous. His name's John Steinbeck. And he wrote a bunch of books about people coming out here from the Dust Bowl and working on the Central Coast and other places in California. Mice and men, it's not important. But some of those people, I would say the majority of the people who came out here from the Dust Bowl to find work in California, remember the soil I was talking about? Yeah, they grow everything out here. All you got to do is put it in the ground. It will grow. So when that stuff grows, you're going to need somebody to take it off of the vine or pick it and then send it to market before it rots so you can make money off of it. So the majority of the people who came out here from the Dust Bowl were white. And those white people came out here and worked in the fields. They were picking this and picking that. So everybody who worked in the field, this now taboo word, were not black folks and Mexicans. But you can't have the truth when you're pushing that agenda. They just don't mix. Additionally, the U.S.C. School of Social Work states that the bedrock of its values and principles is to work together to train social work students today who understand and embody social and racial justice. There's that other word. Oh, social justice. Oh. Say it again. Social justice. We are committing to further align our actions, behaviors, and practices with anti-racism and anti-oppression, which requires taking a close and critical look at our profession, our history, our biases, and our complicity in past and current injustices. Ooh, get them. I bet that made your little leftist dick hard when you wrote that. You guys, just let me look up something real quick. Bear with me. Oh, bear with me. Let's see. U.S.C. tuition. That's how much you got to pay to go to U.S.C. Here, let me hydrate a little bit. I want you to hear this clearly. U.S.C. tuition. Guess. Who wants to guess how much it costs your ass to go to U.S.C.? I just want to see it. Tell me. How much you think it costs? No looking, no going on the interweb. Tell me how much you think it costs for 1 year of tuition at University of Southern California. And while you think about that, Erica by Da Vinci, thank you very much again, young lady. One of my coworkers told me yesterday her son got suspended for saying there are only boys and girls. He's in middle school. Well, you can't come to school with the truth. Don't bring that shit. The truth has no place here. You will come here. You will send your little munchkins to school. We will plug them into the matrix, and they will be downloaded with our bullshit. And don't you dare combat it or undo it when they get home. You sick, disgusting fucking parents. So let's see. Some of these guesses are a little high. I'm guessing on purpose. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Bacon Knight says, I picked berries for 6 years during summer as a kid. Well, no, you didn't. Bacon Knight, no, you didn't. That's a figment of your imagination. It did not really happen. All that sweat that you found on your brow and how many, I don't know, the hundreds of times you probably poked your fingers on the barbs and the thorns, that didn't happen. It's a figment of your imagination. You are lying. Only black people and Mexicans have ever worked in the fields in this country. Okay? Thank you very much. Bacon night. Chozo Ghost, 50 grand a year? That's a good guess. Sue Sabelburo, 80 grand. Vegas Baller, 60 grand. Matthew Quinlan, 60 grand. Rebecca M, 25,000. That'd be nice. If that was the case, my kids are going to U.S.C. Teo Mestis, $1 million. That's a little high. Matthew Quinlan, I think I was 60 a year. West Coast, 200 grand. That's a bit high. Charlotte Schultz, 120 grand. That's a little high. Hunter Batista, 40 grand. Amanda Mitchell, 50 grand. Adam Smith, 20. Mike Herrera, there you are. There you are, Mike. Let me go ahead and call these grocery stores and tell them to take your face off the back of the milk carton. I've been looking for you. You know what's going to happen on Saturday, don't you, Mike? Yes, you do. You know what's going to happen. The moment you found out the C bitches were going to the playoffs, you were like, yes. Wait a minute. Who do they play? Yeah, it's over. And I'll see you here on Monday so we can talk about it. Lord German Husbando, $500,000. That's a little high. Wetworks, 57, 75 grand. Well, I'll tell you guys. If you want to send your kid to U.S.C. to have their minds poisoned, it is going to cost you $61,503. Damn! And so kids usually go to a university for 4 years. The question, Creole lady, was, what's the annual tuition for U.S.C.? Careless says, $420 trillion. Joe Biden. That's what he would say. That's an accurate quote. Oh, man. Yeah, you're right, Chris. About to get in that ass like a bike with no seat. So $61,000 you are going to pay to send your child to this shithole of a university where they are concerned with racial and social justice. All right, so USC's Susan Dworick, the school, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I understand that this decision was made by the Office of Practicum Education out of a desire to more accurately describe its work. Interim Dean of U.S.C, blah, 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 Susan School, because the office is not an academic department. Its name change was not subject to a formal review process. The university does not maintain a list of banned or discouraged words. As an institution of higher education, we will continue to use words, including the word field, that accurately encompass and describe our work and research, while also counting our efforts to create a more inclusive and welcoming environment for all. So basically what he's saying is, well, that school over there, that's on our campus and it's under our name, that's them. The rest of the school will use the word field. Okay, for now. Until they stop using it and other people start asking, well, U.S.C, how come the rest of you still use that word? Are you racist? Oh, no, we're not racist. Get rid of it. No more field. Now, my question is, who are they worried about offending? Because you just heard me tell you that the tuition is $61,503. So if you're going to a school where tuition is over 60 grand, I don't see any oppression in your past or your future. So who are they worried about offending? Who's coming onto the campus and is going to be offended because you call something a field? You know why you call it a field? Because it's a fucking field. What other word do you have for it? You think there's any Mexican kids going to U.S.C? You know what? There probably are some Mexican kids that go to U.S.C. Those are the kind of Mexican kids that call themselves Latinx or Latinx. But you know what's funny? If you go ask their father, who probably worked in the field till his fucking hands were worked down to the bone so you can take your punk woke ass to U.S.C, I bet you he wouldn't give a damn if you called it a field, because it's a field. But that's the benefit that you have in this country. You can subscribe to stupid shit like this. You think there's any black kids? There ain't a black kid alive today that has shit to do with no field. So why are you offended? Especially if you go to U.S.C, you're a rich kid. This ain't no fucking movie. You're not gonna work in the. This ain't what movie was? Well, this ain't A Different World. You can't work on the campus little restaurant to pay your tuition to go to fucking U.S.C. If you go to U.S.C, you got money. You got big money. Or you're an athlete, you're a jock. But most black kids that go to U.S.C, you're a fucking rich kid. You're a Mexican kid going to U.S.C, you're a fucking rich kid. It's U.S.C. And what's funny, U.S.C is in the hood. You better take your ass right to campus and take your ass right off of campus. It's weird how it's like that. But U.S.C is in the hood. But it sure don't have hood tuition. 60 grand. And you can't use they're not going to use the word field. Oh my God. Are all of our problems solved? We have nothing else to worry about except stupid ass shit like, don't say field, I'm offended by that. Man, they sure are trying to make this country suck, aren't they? They are trying to make this country suck ass. I mean, my goodness. Don't say it. You don't want to offend anybody. Who? I don't know, but just don't say it. Okay. That makes sense. Scotty S., thank you. The crowd cheers as U.S.C takes... The crowd cheers as U.S.C takes the meadow. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. You guys are going to go play in the football meadow. Ooh, that sounds fun. I want to go play in the meadow. You guys want to go roll around with me in the meadow? Ooh. Listen up. This is what the announcer's going to have to sound like if you start calling it a meadow. Listen up, guys. Quiet down. Stop it. Hey, don't. No, we're about to play this stupid song, the stupid Star Spangled Banner, but like America's racist, so I'm not going to stand up for it. Sir, put your hat on. Get it off your heart. This country sucks. Anyway, after this stupid, oppressive national anthem, the football team's going to take the meadow. They're going to take the meadow, and they're going to get out there, and they're going to frolic. They're going to frolic so hard all over each other. Ew, get in that meadow, boy. Where's all the tight ends? No tight ends up here, honey. I mean, you know. The fuck you going to call it? What other word is there for it? I don't understand. Oh, look at those players out there in the meadows. Oh, God. I'm so glad that stupid song's over. And the home of the brave. Okay, stop. Ew, that stupid song makes me sick. It hurts my ears. Hurts my ears and my butt. No, wait, that's not what hurts my butt. But you guys can't call it a field anymore. This is a meadow, you sick dicks. It's a meadow for you racist conservatives down there and your hats and your flags and stuff in here. And your tailgate that you don't invite me to. R. Scott, thank you for the Hamilton. That's right, Amanda Mitchell. Hated it. Love those tight pants down there in the meadow, boys. When you're done, I'll come down there and play. You can give me a penalty. Oh, is that a penalty? Whatever. Whatever. Disgusting. This is what they want. It's what they want to turn the world into, guys. They want to turn the world into that guy. They want to turn it into this. That's not a little boy. That's not a little girl. It's just a little person that can do whatever I want to. Come here. It's just age is just a number. Back off. I can touch them. They can touch me. It's fine. Parents, stay out of the classroom. You don't need to hear this. Parents, get out. And little kids, don't tell your parents what we talk about here. It's between you and me. It's okay to keep things from your parents that you do with adults. Stop me when I'm lying. Okay? That's right, J954. Granola-headed dirt fuckers. California's full of them. This is where we grow them. All these weirdos you see on TV, where do those people come from? Here. Here, Scott says, I can take 6 at once. No big deal. I mean, that would be one of your easier times for sure. For sure. Man, that's so crazy. Field. You can't say field anymore because some Mexican kid on the campus of U.S.C. who don't even know what a field looks like might get offended. Okay. But like I said before, you could ask their dad who worked in it. He was in the field. He's the one out there right before the sun comes up, getting off the bus with the porta potties on the trailer behind him with their backpack full of 24-ounce Budweisers, getting ready to go out there and pick some produce. He wouldn't give a shit. He don't give a shit about the word fields. He's here to work hard and pay for that little Latinx shithead to go to U.S.C. You don't give a damn if you call it a field. Like that guy who he goes around and like he'll dress in traditional Chinese garb, like the silk with the Chinese characters on it and the hat, what he calls the rice patty hat. And he'll go around to like these college campuses, wherever these little woke fuckers walk around. And he'll have a microphone. Do you find my outfit offensive? Are you Chinese? No. Well, then yeah, it's totally offensive. You should be doing that. You should be doing that. You're an asshole. And then he goes to a Chinese lady. Well, Chinese lady, ma'am, do you find my outfit offensive? No, it's good. It's good. I like it. It's good. It's pretty. Dresses up in Mexican clothes with a sombrero, going to people, some white college kid, some mixed black and white college kid. Do you find my outfit offensive? Are you Mexican? No. Well, yeah, it's offensive. Highly offensive. I'm so offended. Then he goes to these Mexican people. Hey, do you find my outfit offensive? No, my friend, he's nice. I like the hat. It block the sun. So, what the fuck are you even talking about? The people who are supposed to be offended, these are the ones who, they called it a field, right? They don't even give a shit. But the white, guilt-ridden liberal, the worst thing to ever happen to this country. They fuck it up for colored people and for white people too. They fuck up everything. They are the human version of taking a shit in the punch bowl. Huh? What's that? Tradition? Values? Oh no, you don't. You fucking leftist. Why are you messing it up? Whew. Can have you guys having a good time. You didn't even wipe your ass. What's that? Is that a nuclear family? Are there a mom and dad? Oh no. You know, kids look at you when they're shitting. Whew. Almost had another nuclear family over here. Not on my watch. Now I'm going to go shave one side of my head, dye my hair blue. I'll be back. What's that? Is that chivalry? Are you doing something nice for a lady? We're just like you. Shit in another punch bowl. I'll be back. 01 first, Trump prison 2024. Man, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. You think if Trump did anything, they wouldn't have found it by now? Every time he goes, we got something. Oh, it's bullshit. Get out of here with that shit. That's what they do. They're the human punch bowl shitters. That's what they do. What? You're proud of this country? You're a nationalist. Shit in that punch bowl. You won't be proud of this fucking country ever again. I'll be back. Stop me when I'm lying. Marty Coyd, yes, always. FJB. Let's go, Brandon. Ooh, 01 first. Criminal hashtag 45. You know what, 01. What's your name again? 01 first. I will allow you to stay in my comment section. I am a benevolent ruler. Mods, do not banish this person from the comment section. It's not their fault that they're stupid. Let them stay. It's fine. I will allow you to stay, O1 first. But you must bow and thank your lord. Ooh, FDT. FDT. What's that stand for? Fuck Donald Trump. I'll tell you what, O1 first. I will allow you to stay if you can come up with something new. Trump's going to jail. Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, we heard that shit. It's there. They don't have anything. You think if they had something, they wouldn't have went after him for it? No. So come up with something new. I will allow you to keep talking up creepy porn Donald. Where's the porn? He was supposed to be pissing on Russian whores. Where's the footage? Where is it, O1 first? Be the first. Be the first to point out where the evidence is of these crimes. As you squeeze your pillow tight between your arms and your legs and soak it with your tears every night that he's not put in jail. Prove to me that he did something. Give me a link. Something. Ooh, here we go. No. O1 first. I said something new. He says Trump is living rent-free in Stormy Daniels' vagina. Man, get the fuck out of here. You ain't serious. You ain't serious. What's next? He wants to have sex with his daughter, right? Let's see. He colluded with Russia to steal the election in 2016. What else? Oh yeah, of course. Putin. He's in bed with Putin. Putin. Him and Putin are golf buddies, and they hang out with each other all the time. And he said, "Hey Trump, I do you a favor, help you become president." Yes, right? Come on, O1 first. You can't be that fucking dumb. As hard as they go after Trump for any little thing, and they haven't found nothing. Mar-a-Lago, they raided his house. Nothing. Collusion, 2+ years of an investigation. Nothing. January 6th, nothing. They've rescinded the subpoenas and they're shutting down the committee. So please, O1 first, be the first to give me proof that he actually committed a crime. Not what your emotions tell you, not what your overprotective mother tells you, who still kisses you on the mouth. Don't tell me talking points. Give me proof, O1 first. Come on. Give me proof. Not emotions. No, don't regurgitate talking points from that little dude, Ricky Maddow on MSNBC. Come on. You got the flow. There's 671 people waiting for you, O1 first. Waiting for you to drop the bomb. Give us the link, the smoking gun. You can't, because the only thing smoking is your crack pipe. Damn it, man. I thought we had something. Ingrid De La Rosa, one of our newest members, says first call. Hold on, let me get the number right. I want to write this down. You guys write this number down. O1 first. You need to call 1-800-LGB-FJB. That's 1-800-LGB-FJB. Give it a call. I'm going to call them, see what they have to say. Probably going to say, let's go, Brandon, and fuck Joe Biden. Heidi Booth, Biden's free crack pipe. Yes, it's free to the crack smokers. Somebody had to pay for that shit. Oh, man. Rebecca M., thank you. She says the secret Trump files are in Joe Biden's Corvette. Duh! The smoking gun right there. Oh, man. Get the fuck out of here. Trump prison 2024. Ooh. MGTOW. Michigan, thank you again for the Hamilton. If you're interested later, Babylon B just put out an article that Biden is unaware of unclassified documents, who he is, and what's this oval-shaped office he's sitting in. You know what? I think I am going to check that out, because those are questions I have too. What are these things? And why is he in that office? I think we're all wondering that last question. Why is he in that office? How did he get there? He's wondering the same. Hell, why is it shaped like this? There are no corners. Get me out of here. Oh, man. Mandy Westcott, you didn't miss nothing. She says, damn it, I missed what 01 did. No, you didn't. You didn't miss nothing. You missed the same old bullshit that the left's been talking about since Trump got in office. That's what you missed. Nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. My goodness. Thank you, Ingrid De La Rosa. One more time, 01 first. Call 1-800-LGB-FJB. Long distance charges may apply. These fucking people. You people. What do you mean, you people? I mean, these dumbasses who keep thinking Trump needs to go to prison. Then prove it. You think that if there's proof Trump needs to go to prison, that I would stand up here and be like, no, wait, don't send him to prison. No, fuck that. You would need to go to prison before anybody else because I trusted you and I backed you and you fucking lied to me. I'd be the first one saying send his ass to jail. But the problem is there's no proof of any crimes because he didn't commit any. How long they been looking? When did Trump come down that damn escalator? 2015? What year are we in right now? 2023? That's 8 years. J954, you people, that's racist. I know. 8 years. Wait a minute. You got the mainstream media, 90% of our elected officials, federally and on a state level, after this dude. These hound dogs have been chasing him through the swamps for 8 years and you haven't caught him yet? Remember little Ricky Maddow? Ooh, I have his tax returns right here. It's 1 page long. It's bullshit. Russia, bullshit. Putin, bullshit. The phone call he made to Zelensky, bullshit. Find me the proof, 01 first. And until then, shut your ass up. Authentically Kennedy. So grateful I showed up today. We need more trolls in here. Hey, bring them on. Bring them. Because if you're going to come with shit like that, man, get out of here. Trump prison. Okay, heard that. What's the proof? What'd he do? He didn't piss on the hookers. Well, he said you should grab a woman by her pussy. No, that's not what he said. He said this little 3-letter word. I know it doesn't have a lot of letters, but man, in the eyes of the law, it means a lot. He says when you're rich and you're powerful, women will, here it comes, 01 first, here it comes, women will let you grab them by the pussy. You never seen a VH1 special before? You ever heard of a groupie? Huh? You ever heard of a damn groupie? Do you know what groupies do? Whatever. They do whatever. They do a lot of gross shit. Because they're groupies. Man, let me tell you something. Trying to tell you a story. When I worked at the radio station, let me tell you some shit I saw. Authentically Kennedy, thanks. Says Jericho, my husband wanted Matt Gaetz to vote for you for Speaker of the House. I've never agreed with him more. Hey, let's go, Mr. Authentically Kennedy. Get me in there. Call up Matt Gaetz. Man, I'll tear that place down. I'll be the first Speaker of the House carried out by security on their first day. Sir, you can't talk like that. Bullshit. You haven't heard nothing yet. I got to set people like 01 first straight. But when I worked at the radio station, I worked in a town called Salinas at 102.5 KDON. Small market, right? Aaron M. Here we go again. Get your booster. Donald Trump again. Recommend what you want, Trump. I ain't taking that shit. Brian King B. Falcon says, sorry, I'm a grabber. This hand has a mind of its own. Reminds me of a joke. You know why women have 2 holes? So when they get drunk, you carry them home like a 6-pack. Anyway, when I worked at the radio station, man, I had to hold a gate. I had to help the security guard hold a gate closed so the women couldn't rush the artist that just left the stage. Women begging me, please let me in there. Please let me in there. Just let me in there. Just let me say hi to him. Please let me in. Hey, lady, get a hold of yourself. Please. Crazy shit. I seen a girl bang a bouncer just to get in the club. You bang the bouncer? You don't care nothing about your vagina, do you? Women trying to sneak in, women offering money, offering drugs. I'll give you this if you let me get in there. Please let me in. Please. Ripping and tearing out their clothes. Yeah, when you have fame or you have power and money or all three, women will throw themselves at you. They will literally jump on you. They will take your hand and put it on their vagina for you. I've seen it. I've seen them. So don't give me this bullshit about Trump said you can grab a woman by her pussy. Shut up. Noah Bobie. Kadon. My sister loved that station. I like KOME, born in Santa Cruz. Hey, what's up, man? You right up the road. On a clear day, you could see Santa Cruz from Salinas, right past the smokestacks and Moss Landing. Yeah, man, I used to be on Kadon back in the day. My name was Rambro on 102.5 Kadon. It was funny. So the artists, they would come through the radio station and they're making their rounds at the different radio stations because they're promoting an album or something like that. And so they do what's called drops at the radio station. If you ever hear, this is so-and-so and you're listening to blah, 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 point this, or this is so-and-so and you're checking out DJ blah, 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 and whatever. So what was his name? This reggaeton. Remember in like, what was it, 2007, 8, something like that? Reggaeton was huge. Daddy Yankee and all this kind of stuff. And there was this the fuck? Reggaeton. This is reggaeton artist named Voltio. V as in Victor, Oltio. Voltio. But I don't know where he was from, Cuba or Dominican or Mexico. I don't know, but this dude had the thickest accent you ever heard in your life. And he was, and instead of a V, usually when speaking people who are fluent Spanish or native Spanish speakers will pronounce the V like a B and a B like a V. I used to work with this lady and she'd go, Rambro, I'm going to the bank. Well, she was going to the bank, but she said bank because Spanish was her first language. I remember this dude, no, Rome 13, not Voltron, Voltio. Voltron's not a real person. But I remember he did a drop for me and he's like, hey, you taking a Rambro, I'm Voltio. I was like, what? I wouldn't even play it because I couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying. Voltio. West Coast, Camiel, yeah, up in the Bay. Up in the Yay. That's a hip-hop station up there in the Bay Area. Oh, man. But, yeah, Chozo Ghost, the letter Z is also pronounced with a TH sound in traditional Spanish, which I still have to get used to. Well, that's like Spain Spanish. That's like, the English, the proper English they speak in England versus the English we speak in America. Yeah, Spanish, like Spain Spanish is this and all these lists and stuff like that. It sounds fucking crazy. But like Mexican Spanish, that's way different. It's almost a different language. Mexican Spanish versus European Spanish. It's almost a different language. I had a homeboy of mine, Zelaya, what's his last name? Damn, people blowing me up. But it was his last name was Zelaya, and he's from LA, so he spoke Mexican Spanish. We went to Spain, to Barcelona. He had a tough time. I was like, hey man, just tell him this. He's like, dude, I can't. They say all kinds of weird shit. But anywho, that's probably my wife letting me know that I need to go pick up my son from school, pick up old Junior. Yep, she's calling me back. Go get him. So that's what I'm going to do. To give you guys an update, he's still waiting to see a specialist. It could be months until he gets his cast off because of where the break is. So there goes his playing basketball this year. But anyway, I'm gonna go scoop Junior, and we're gonna hang out. I appreciate you guys being here. You were great. I was great. We were great. Thank you for your time. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net and mygreengear.com. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.